Hi, Ellie here. Today we're going to talk about how to make herb dough pizza. Let's do it. So first let's cover why I'm adding herbs to my pizza dough. It can bring a touch of herb-infused flavour to your homemade pizza. I've created a simple recipe for making herb-infused pizza dough, and these are my ingredients. I use 500 grams of soft grain, 00 milled pizzeria blue caputo flour. I add 300 grams of water, 9 grams of salt, 0.6 grams to 2 grams of yeast depending on the weather. If it's in the summer, I add 0.6 grams of yeast, and in the winter, I normally add about 2 grams of yeast. The climate makes a difference. The warmth of the proof makes a difference to how much yeast you need to use. So add a small handful of dried herbs into the water and soak it for about an hour. I'm using a part of the water that is in the recipe, so I'm not adding any more water to this recipe. I'm using what I've got. I divide the water up to soak the different ingredients that I'm using. I use 100 grams of water to soak the herbs. I use 100 grams of water for the salt, and I use another 100 grams of water for the yeast. So that's my 300 grams of water all used up for doing 3 different things. Then you need to add the ingredients to your mixing bowl, or in my case, to the bread machine bowl for kneading. Once your dough is kneaded, you will need to place her in the fridge for 24 hours and then remove it and bring it back to room temperature. At this stage, you can also freeze your dough ready for when you need it next. At this point, make sure that you're preheating your pizza oven because your dough is going to be ready soon and your pizza is going to be ready soon. So you want to make sure it's the right temperature for launching your pizza into. Once your dough ball has reached room temperature, start the stretching process and then pull the dough onto your launch peel. Add your toppings and it's ready for the cook. Got my peel stuck in the back of the table. Actually, I think I've left the gas on full, and I normally cook on 3/4 per hour. Let's go with it. I'll just turn it a bit more so it doesn't burn. Let's check it. A bit more at the top. Oop, can't get off my peel. Let's see. Get a tiny little bit more there. Oh, I can smell the garlic and the herbs. Luckily, we've got another nice day today. It's just like one day in between 12 days of bad weather. You get one day of nice weather. And if you're lucky enough to have that day off. So good. Herb dough in the Koda 16 taste test. If you've never made herb dough, please give it a go. It's so easy, really lovely. Not too much like you think, oh my gosh, I'm just eating herbs, but it's enough to give you that lovely flavor, and it's such a surprise when you bite into it and you've got that lovely flavor. So I love it. You can experiment with different herb combinations to find the flavor or taste that suits you and your palate. I like to use strong flavored herbs so I can taste them as much as I possibly can within the dough flavors. And so I hope you found this useful. It's a bit different from a normal pizza dough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.